Welcome to Learning. Etymology is the study of origin and history of words, as well as tracing the chronological development of words across timelines. This flowchart represents the journey of the term constitution across centuries and historical events. Will deal with the inception of the word in Latin and its subsequent developments in Old French and Middle English. Latin is said to have originated in ancient Italy in 7th century. The Romans widely employed Latin in administration, scholarship, and various institutions of governance. Owing to the expansion of Roman Empire, Latin grew along. The pinnacle of linguistic development is attributed to the creation of 12 tables, 12 bronze tablets inscribed with written Roman laws. These go on to become a significant factor in the development of Western laws. Apart from these, the celebrated philosophers, including Cicero, Aquinas, and Hugo Grotius, widely employed Latin in their work. The expansion of Roman Empire was responsible for the spread of Latin language. In these occupied territories, Latin interacted with local vernacular languages, leading to the birth of new dialects and languages. One such development is Old French. Old French is the result of language contact between Latin, Gaulish, and Frankish. The first point of contact, Latin, was brought into France by the Romans. The second point of contact, Gaulish, which is now an extinct language, was spoken by the people in Gaul. When Gaul was conquered by Julius Caesar, Gaulish comes in contact with Latin, giving birth to new dialects. The third point of contact is Frankish. The invasion of Germanic tribes in 5th century leads to the downfall of Roman Empire and establishing Frankish rule. Frankish was a language spoken by the new conquerors. In this stage, Frankish comes in contact with Latin and Gaulish, giving rise to new dialects. These 3 points of contacts beautifully assimilate to result in something called the Old French. Middle English is a form of English language that was spoken in England after the Norman conquest until the 15th century. After Battle of Hastings, French had become the spoken language of the royal court, while English took a backseat. By the 13th century, English reasserts itself, but it had changed radically owing to the borrowings from Latin-derived French. So Middle English can be called as the descendant of the Old English, an ancestor of the modern English. And this journey brings us to the word constitution as we see it today. The inception of the word in Latin, constituere and constitutionem, refers to an act of fixing, settling down, or regulation, which is not radically different from the meaning of the word constitution as we know it today. In Old French, the term constitution refers to an establishment which is connected to the current meaning. And in Middle English, the term constitution refers to the body of rules. The word constitution has definitely had a very long journey across centuries. In the next video, we'll be discussing the meaning of the word constitution in the present context.